Why most people will never get rich. Let's get one thing straight. Most people will never get rich not because they're lazy, not because they're not smart, but because they've been programmed to think the wrong way about money. From childhood, we're taught to go to school, get good grades, find a secure job, and work for 40 years. But here's the shocking truth. This system was never designed to create financial freedom, it was designed to create employees. Wealthy people play a completely different game. They understand that time is more valuable than money, and they focus not on earning more, but on earning differently. While the majority exchange hours for dollars, the rich build systems that generate passive income, whether they work or not. Most people believe the key to getting rich is simply saving money. But saving alone won't make you wealthy. Inflation eats away your cash every year. What the rich do differently is investing. They put their money into assets that grow in value: stocks, real estate, businesses. They understand the power of compound interest, which Einstein once called the eighth wonder of the world. While the average person is stuck in a cycle of paycheck to paycheck, one of the biggest reasons people never build wealth is because they don't understand the difference between assets and liabilities. They think their car is an asset, their home, their expensive phone, their luxury clothes. But anything that takes money out of your pocket is a liability. The rich only spend heavily on things that generate cash flow. They know that real wealth is not measured by what you buy, but by what you build. A millionaire mindset means delaying gratification now to create abundance later. But we live in a culture that promotes instant pleasure: buy now, pay later, credit cards, debt. And debt, for most people, is a trap. It keeps them chained to a life they don't love, working a job they hate, for bills they can barely pay. Let's talk about money mindset, because that might be the most important factor of all. Rich people believe there's always more money to be made. Poor people believe money is limited, scarce, and hard to get. This belief shapes every financial decision. If you believe money is hard to get, you'll settle for less. You'll never take risks. You'll never try to create something bigger than a paycheck. But if you believe wealth is abundant, you'll act differently. You'll look for multiple streams of income, for opportunities to grow, for ways to multiply value. And here's where the gap widens. Because mindset leads to habits. Habits create outcomes. That outcomes determine your future. Another shocking truth is that most people don't track their money. They don't know how much they spend, how much they owe, or where their money is going every month. The rich treat their finances like a business. They review, plan, and optimize. They understand the concept of financial literacy and they take it seriously. Money doesn't just grow by chance. It grows with intention. Every dollar has a job. Every investment has a purpose. The average person lets money control them. The wealthy learn how to control money. So why don't schools teach this? Because if everyone knew how to get rich, who would keep the system running? Who would work 9 to 5 south, pay massive interest rates, and stay in debt their whole life? The truth is uncomfortable, but powerful. You've been conditioned to stay poor. Not poor in cash, but poor in knowledge. But you can change that. The path to wealth building is not a secret, it's just not taught. You have to unlearn what you've been told and start learning what actually works. Start with the basics. Build an emergency fund. Pay off high-interest debt. Start investing even small amounts in low-cost index funds. Learn about the stock market. Learn about real estate. Read books, listen to podcasts, Watch people who have already done it. Surround yourself with a new financial environment. Stop asking how to get rich fast. Start asking how to build long-term wealth. And most importantly, take action. Because knowledge without execution is worthless. Most people will never get rich not because they can't but because they won't. They won't question the system. They won't invest in themselves. They won't take control of their financial future. But now that you know the truth, you have a choice. Stay the same or start building a life of financial independence, freedom, and abundance. The question is, which path will you take? If this opened your eyes, don't let it stop here. Hit that like button, subscribe for more truth they don't teach in school, and drop a comment with one money habit you're changing today. Your future self is watching. Make them proud.